20 Strangest Beach Discoveries. Number 20. Cocaine bricks. It's not gold per se, but still an extremely valuable substance to find nonetheless. In Yokosuka, someone stumbled upon a few backpacks that were stuffed full of cocaine. There were 20 bricks in total, each one weighing about 1 kilo, stilled in plastic. Its estimated value was $48 million, and was actually the largest drug seizure in Japan's history. Number 19. Piano on the beach. With the ocean being so vast and powerful, it can easily hide objects until they wash upon the shore. A grand piano mysteriously was propped up on a beach in Miami's Biscayne Bay. Many were puzzled how a piano can stand up like this if it were swept away by the ocean. It remained a big mystery until the truth was uncovered. It turns out this was an artistic project and was brought here by someone who needed to get rid of it. Number 18. St. John's Cross. You might laugh at people who use metal detectors at the beach and think they're sorta nerdy, but who's laughing now? A man in St. Augustine, Florida found this cross of St. John's that was near a known spot of a Spanish Armada shipwreck. He planned to make this into a necklace and won't mind having $35,000 dangling from his neck. Number 17. Ruby Ring. Another treasure hunter, this time in Australia, came across a beautiful gold ring with an extremely valuable red ruby. This one here was buried under 2 feet of sand and is an incredible find for those guys with the metal detectors. If you're hoping to make a strange beach discovery, experts say it's best to try your luck after a large storm hits the beach. Number 16. Motorcycle. When searching for gold on the beach, your metal detector might go off from other metals, but you still might find something valuable like this. This motorcycle here was discovered on an island in Canada and made its way all the way from Japan. That's a long journey. It's believed that this Harley Davidson washed up on the shore after the tsunami struck in 2011. The Canadian was a good Samaritan, and the bike was returned to its owner across the Pacific. Number 15. Lego figures. In 1997, a storm caused a container ship to tip over, causing 62 containers full of Lego figurines to go overboard. A ship heading for New York, called the Tokyo Express, spilled the building blocks into the Atlantic Ocean, causing the pieces to wash up on the shore of Ireland. Kids over there will now have more than just sand to build castles with on the beach. Number 14. Bags of Doritos. This one might be a little more valuable to hungry seagulls or someone who's got the serious munchies. A beach in North Carolina was littered with thousands of bags of Doritos when they spilled from a cargo ship. The chips were unharmed by the ocean's effects, and they were still edible. If this was the only type of pollution our beaches had, there might be a lot less protesters. Number 13. 100-year-old bottle of whiskey. Some people love getting drunk on the beach, despite it usually being illegal. This goes to prove that people from centuries ago enjoyed it as well. Okay, so this one was actually from a shipwreck. Whoever found it will be enjoying some fine-aged whiskey. A sailboat crashed along the Welsh coastline, and the cargo came to shore. The modern-day residents of a nearby city didn't seem to mind that the boat crashed, and is celebrating the plunders. Number 12. Boatload of bananas. What will the residents of the Netherlands decide to do with tons of bananas that wash up on the shore? Smoothies? Banana bread? Banana sundaes? The possibilities are simply endless. A fallen container from a cargo boat resulted in piles of bananas on the shore. Almost seems like a gift from the banana gods themselves. The sea lion community is actually used to finding strange things on the shore due to the intense storms in the North Sea. Number 11. Antique gun. While walking along the Dundee Beach in Australia, a boy named Christopher Duckies came across a startling discovery. Due to record low tides, this antique Portuguese swivel cannon was uncovered on the beach. This could prove that the Portuguese had reached Australia, possibly before we thought. Walking along the beach could be a fun, easy way to strike it rich. Number 10. Giant eyeball. What are the odds of coming up with an extremely large eyeball, completely detached from the rest of the body? This eyeball here is about the size of a softball, and must have really creeped out the person who discovered it. While stepping into the beach, a man from Fort Lauderdale accidentally kicked it. Finding the sensation to be rather odd, he further investigated, while it was investigating him. He then put it in the fridge. Luckily, no one in the family confused it with a giant blueberry. It turns out it was an eyeball from a 1,400-pound swordfish. Or was it the eye from the Illuminati? Number 9. A live bomb. You might want to be a little careful if you go onto the beaches in Florida. This one could be a little more dangerous than your normal Portuguese Man O'war or dead jellyfish. A live World War II bomb was discovered in St. Pete Beach, and it needed to be secured by authorities in order to remove it properly. It turned out to be a 103-pound flashbomb that was used by the Navy. The bomb was detonated almost in a firework-like fashion and was spectated by a crowd. Number 8. Life-size ET doll. The Coast Guard who came across this might have really thought they came across the body of an extraterrestrial. It turns out it was a life-size doll of ET, which had been stolen from this woman we see in the photo. She is quite happy she got him back. When returned, E.T. was only missing a finger, but still in good shape. Number 7. Rubber duckies. While most rubber duckies are more commonly found in bathtubs, this species managed to migrate to the beach for a little recreation and relaxation. In 1992, a shipping container full of plastic bath toys came lost at sea while on its way from Hong Kong to the United States. An estimated 28,000 duckies were lost, and they have been found on beaches all across the world, discovered in locations like Tacoma, Washington, Australia, Scotland, the Arctic Sea, and Hawaii. This teaches us a lot about our plastic pollution of the sea and shows how far plastic can travel once in the ocean. Number 6. Shoes on shoes. If someone scuffs your sneakers, don't get mad. Just go to the beach and find yourself a fresh pair. Make your way back to the beach in Netherlands where the bananas were found, and you might be surprised with what you'll find. Another storm knocked off a container from a ship and sent the shoes overboard. They might be a little bit wet when you try them on, but hopefully they have your size. Number 5. The San Diego Demonoid. Many people were shocked when this hideous creature washed up on the shore at a popular beach in San Diego. This photo here began to circulate in 2012, and many didn't have a clue on what it could possibly been, except a demon. Something like this washed up on the shore in New York City and was called a Montauk monster. Some claim it's a decomposed possum carcass, but others easily see it could be something straight from hell. Number 4. Hundreds of manta rays. More than 200 manta rays washed up on the shore mysteriously in Gaza and has made some residents question what's going on in their waters. Almost seems like some type of sign of the apocalypse being near. The reason is still not exactly clear what happened and why so many died, but the fishermen seem to be quite happy. The meat from this unexpected event will sell for a good price at an Israeli market somewhere. Number 3. Giant blob. An unidentified sea creature was found on the shore of Mexico that's left many marine biologists scratching their heads. It's about 12 feet long and doesn't really seem to have a face or any recognizable body parts. The beachgoers who discovered this near Acapulco took many photos and were quite startled. What could this actually be? Number 2. Mega shark vs. giant octopus. We've seen some incredible discoveries and some unbelievable creatures that washed up on the shore. In the movie Mega Shark vs. Giant Octopus, they explore some possibilities of what sea creatures lay below the vast unexplored waters of our oceans may look like. This photo shows a scene where they discover the dead bodies of one of the animals. Is it possible a creature like this will someday be exposed on our beaches? Number 1. Giant squid. In October 2013, a massive 30-foot squid that weighs a total of 400 pounds was discovered on the Spanish beach of La Arena near the town of Cantabria. Giant squids have been found before in the deep ocean waters, but how many of these creatures will be found? With all these strange beach discoveries, anything could be possible. Any suggestions on future videos? We'd like to hear in the comment section below.